Welcome back. I'm Danny the Dinosaur Drawer, and today, for a special occasion, we're going to be drawing the Megalodon from Hungry Shark Evolution. So the special occasion is RiePlayz Games is turning 11 today, and he commented, "Can you make a tutorial for me for my birthday tomorrow?" And he says, "I'm going to turn 11." So this is going to be a happy birthday to you, RiePlayz, and for all the rest of you, we're just going to be drawing Megalodon from Hungry Shark Evolution. So yeah, let's get started. I know a lot of you guys like Hungry Shark Evolution. It's not Jurassic World game, but it's quite popular, and I've done the Mosasaurus from the Hungry Shark Evolution. So we're going to be doing the Megalodon today. Very easy to draw. The stuff from Hungry Shark Evolution, unlike Jurassic World the game, it looks much more cartoonish, which gives it a little bit. It gives us an easier. It's easier to draw, basically. So we're putting an outline in right now, just so we get everything right. Gonna have the jaw right there, the eye. Just a quick outline so we don't mess up too badly by getting the proportions wrong. So yeah, I'm using my Graph Gear 500 mechanical pencil. I know a lot of you always are commenting about what type of pencil I use for my videos, so we're just using my typical mechanical pencil. So yeah, to get started, I would suggest you make a nice curved line. Curve it right along the top here of the outline you made and stop right about there. So that's going to be the top of the back and the head. So the nose is going to be rounded off and brought in to this point here. And of course, if you have an eraser, I have my new eraser I got for Christmas. I'm just going to erase the lines we no longer need from the original outline. So yeah, once you have that line down, we're going to move up here with our pencil, curve back, and then just bring this line down here to the bottom, and we're going to curve this line back. So that's basically the mouth, but we have to put in the teeth, or else this jaw will not be complete. So now let's put in some teeth. The sharks basically have really triangular teeth that are quite easy to draw. We're just gonna put a bunch of these in. I think a lot of you have seen my shark jaw that I have. I have not a Megalodon, that would be really cool, but it would not fit, it would barely fit in my room. I got a great white shark jaw, which is really cool. I might show it to you guys. In fact, let me get it right now. It's right here. As you can see, it's got some really massive teeth here. It's not that large, it's about the size of my hand. But yeah, it's really cool. It's hard, I have a hard time getting it under the camera. But as you can see, all those triangular teeth on the top, very triangular. So let's set that aside. Let's get back to drawing. So yeah, put in a lot of triangular teeth. They get a little crowded at the front just because they are turning over there. And basically for each little spot that there's no tooth in the top jaw, we'll put a bottom tooth. So the teeth will fit perfectly together when it clamps shut on its victim. I'll leave this line here. So basically we're going to be shading in around in between the teeth, but we'll do that later because I don't want to smudge too much once we're drawing. So the next thing is that crack in the jaw that leads up to along the face. We'll put that in. It's a weird characteristic of the Megalodon from Hungry Shark Evolution. I'm not familiar with this game that much. I've only seen a few videos of other people playing it, but I've never played it before. But I know a lot of you guys wanted me to draw the Megalodon from this game, so that's what I'm attempting to do. So yeah, for this line we're going to give it some shading. Basically, the bottom line is going to be a little thicker than the top. give it a nice shading look. Like so. That looks very cool. And now we'll put the nose in. So the nose is quite easy to draw. It's basically, it looks like a hook. Put the nose in right there. Let's erase some of these little lines we don't need. This might turn out better than the Mosasaurus. Let's put some shading. That Mosasaurus video from, I think it's Snappy the Mosasaurus, from Hungry Shark Evolution, was quite popular. Really popular drawing of mine. So I recommend you guys go check that out. If you don't want to draw Megalodon. Megalodon is a very cool prehistoric sea creature. And I'm going to be doing, hopefully, once I get 3,000 subscribers, that'll be the special. Will be Megalodon versus Mosasaurus from Jurassic World game. So right now we're putting the eye in. We want to put a nice curved line like so. Then you're going to bring it back like so. And then we'll put a line right through the middle. So this is more of the eyelid, not really the eyeball, because this line curves like so. And here's where we'll have the pupil. Like so. We get this all colored in. And even put a little bit of shading around the eyeball there. Definitely some shading right here on the bottom lid. This hungry shark looks quite fearsome. I just imagine how scary that would be if this shark was still alive, roaming the seas. That would be terrible. Just like capsizing sailboats and jumping onto docks, or chomping whole docks in half, I guess. If Megalodon was still alive, that would be, yeah, quite a terror. And everyone would be trying to kill it, and then the scientific type who wants to save the world would be like, no, we can't kill such a beautiful prehistoric beast. But I guess if it was not prehistoric, then no one would, they would just think it's another big shark. So yeah, if we put the gills in right now, it's got 4 different sets of gills. I want to give them more of a cartoonish look by making them a little thicker. With cartoons, you gotta make more, like, not, the way to explain this would be more like solid lines. Not so much like a sketchy, you don't want to have like a sketchy feel. It's like sometimes you'll see someone drawing a line, for instance, I'll do it on the fin, and they'll be like sketching it like so, with, like sketching it, lots of little lines, and they'll finally get it right. But with cartoon, you want to have it like nice solid lines, like one solid line there. I don't know if you guys got much from that. I'm sort of familiar with drawing cartoons. I've done a few of them. I did do, like, I'm not gonna say it's a book because I never published it, but when I was younger, I did a bunch of cartoon drawings and put together my own little cartoon story. I'm not gonna call it a book because, like, people in my writing class will be like, I've written 36 books. I'm like, really? They didn't publish any of them, but they call their stories books. So for me, like, a book is something that's already, like, published and you can go buy it online or something like that. So I wouldn't call my little story a book. It was like a cartoon of a kid who's, like, trying to find gangsters in Alaska or something like that. And he's a pet lynx. That's the basic cartoon. And I had, like, all the characters drawn out. I did about, I don't know, 12 pages. It took forever because each little square was an entire drawing. Then I had to think of a plot and write out what they were saying and stuff in really good handwriting. I think a lot of cartoonists have the little bubble above the cartoon is like printed, I think. But it looks like it's handwritten. So yeah, for this little bit here in the gum, I just noticed that it has like a little bit of shading here. I'll have the gum line there. Put a little bit of shading here. So even with a simple looking drawing like this Megalodon, there are little tips and tricks that will make it look a lot more realistic. You can make yours look almost as good as the real thing. So put some shading under here. So that's really weird that the dorsal fins are really are really far back on this Megalodon. But it's also because it's got a huge head. Like this drawing is mostly head. So put some more shading there. That'll make it look a little more realistic. Put some shading under where this fin is. And of course we have this little line here that'll separate the gray from the white. Basically it looks like a huge great white shark. It's got like, we're doing the, no, maybe this is the dorsal fin. Okay, I'm sorry, I'm not sure which is which. But basically I'll call this the dorsal fin. I think that's what it's called. I'll have to read up on that. It has like these little bumps on it, and we'll shade most of it in because it's going to be gray along with the top. We want to leave a little bit of it light on the top there, so the light's shining off of it. We want to have it more of a, we want to give it a shiny look, as if the shark is in the water. I guess the shark would be shiny out of the water as well. But if you've ever like if you've ever been to an aquarium and you've been able to touch one of those sand sharks, they have really rough skin. It's like some people imagine sharks have like slimy skin, but they don't. It's really rough. So it basically has these little fins right here at the end of its body. We'll curve the tail down like so. It's sort of messed up a bit here. Let's erase lines we don't need. That's the problem when you draw the lines too deep. It'll leave like a cut in the paper. So I normally would not recommend doing that, but since we're doing cartoon style, you sort of have to. That's what the tail should look like. So let's erase the tail. Apologize for messing up. You want to give it like a shark look. Still can see a few lines here. So I hope you guys didn't mess up with yours. So the tail is completely shaded in, so we might as well do that right away. I've also I've done some shark teeth hunting before, and I've actually collected quite a few. I have a large collection of shark teeth that I've collected on different cliffs or beaches. Like, I would love to actually go on a dinosaur dig someday. That would be really, it's one of my dreams. Find a dinosaur, at least go on participate on a dig as a helper, not as like the lead paleontologist or anything, because I don't think I'm going to be a paleontologist when I grow up. But yeah, hopefully someday I'll be able to go on a dinosaur dig. It's like one of those things that would be super cool to do, and it might happen, but it's unlikely. to go on a dinosaur day with some paleontologists in the Sahara Desert would be really cool, or some, I don't know, Montana, I guess. There's a lot of dinosaurs. If you're looking for like T-Rex or something. The most likely thing if you were on a dinosaur dig to find would be like a hadrosaur, a duck-billed dinosaur. Because there was a lot more herbivore dinosaurs than there were carnivores. Same way that there are a lot more like wildebeests in Africa than there are lions. So right now with our long strokes with our pencil, we'll now smudge the drawing around with our finger like so. Give it a nice look. Still concerned about these lines here, but oh well. You make mistakes every now and then. It looks okay from the camera view here. But yeah, let's continue shading in. Basically, you want to have your pencil nice and flat, almost touching the paper when you're drawing from this angle. That looks nice. Sort of shade around there. So yeah, our Megalodon's looking very nice. Just gonna erase a bit around here. You want to put a little bit of shading on the top bit of these little fins, and also on this. I'm just calling it the side fin. The side fin, you just want to put some nice bit of shading in there. Maybe a little bit more on this side, but by no means color it in completely because it's white along with the rest of the belly. So basically that helped the shark, like if something was looking up at it from below, it would look like the sky, or basically, and if you're looking down on it, it's hard to see because of the dark floor of the ocean. That's its own way of camouflaging, I guess. So removing this a little bit too much, but yeah, there is our Megalodon, looking very nice. Hope yours looks just as good or better. And yeah, if you want to show me this drawing, I would love to see how yours turned out. You can email it to DannyTheDinosaurDrawer@gmail.com. That should not be very hard to remember. I'd love to see you guys' artwork, or if you don't want to send me an email, you can just post it on my Google Plus community, which is called Dinosaur Art. And even though this is a Megalodon, I would love to see it. So yeah, please subscribe, leave a comment or a like, and I'll see you guys later. Before I leave, we're going to actually sign our drawing. Put the date, 2018. It's about the second drawing I think I've done in 2018. And one more thing, we might add a few bubbles here, coming out of the nostrils of Megalodon. A few bubbles will always look nice. So yeah, just add a few bubbles, or maybe another shark, a diver. That would be cool. Maybe some sunken chip. And yeah, I'll see you guys later. Thanks so much for watching.